Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to round 2 of the SSBB Esport Endurance Series. We're sitting in season 3, and where are we? We're here at Spa de Francorchamps, and we're doing this on the weekend of the Spa 24 hours, so it is going to be quite a wonderful event. We are not doing 24 hours though, we are just doing 25 laps. So we're in for quite an interesting ride. So there has been an amendment to the rules. And what that means is that each driver has to use at least one set of each tire. So they have to use one set of the softs, racing soft, one set of the racing mediums, and one set of the hards. And whatever they qualify with, they're going to start the race with. So it's going to be a interesting game of strategy, you know. So currently this man on pole, well, he's not on pole, apologies, he is set the fastest lap, 2:19 dead. So that is a good time from Alex, already showing that he is a contender in this race. It's going to be very interesting to see. So let's just run through the points, and this is where we stand after round 1. Effectively Venture 26 leading the charge with 20 points, but really tied with Spage Finn, 21, also with 20 points. Alex third with 19, Ian Evo fourth with 17 points, McFlurry Twist fifth with 16 points, still so close in the championship. 6th is Octocon with 15, 7th is Mr. Bombastic with 14, 8th is Al with 13 points, 9th is Golf Nut with 12 points, 10th is Dens 11 points, 11th is Jedi 10 points, Death Raccoon 12th with 8, Slung 13 with 8, and 14th is David A with 7 points. So it is super close still in the championship, and we're getting very close here to qualifying. It's 3 minutes, so I'm just going to let the guys know that there are 3 minutes to go. Now a lap here is around 2 minutes 18. That is a good lap time from Alex. Wow. But he's probably on the soft. He's on the soft tire, yes. So not sure if the other guys in McLaren did their session on the soft. They would have had to have seen what they can do. So they have to do a stop on the soft, the medium, and the hard tires. So we are very close to going racing. 2 minutes, and it's going to be very interesting. So Flurry, just Mr. Bombastic still running that beautiful livery. So where's our man Finn? So this is the winner of round 1. Beautifully turned out DHL liveried Subaru. Now the guys are saying that the Subaru is a bit down on top end here, so it's not going to be a circuit that's going to favor the Subaru. The guys are just going to have to watch that, and it's really about swings and roundabouts. It's the long game in this endurance championship, so you have to just take what comes. And so the Mazda also proving to be quite quick. I mean, that time is very close to Alex's. How far are we from qualifying? 1 minute to go, so let's just let the guys know. So, interesting times. It's almost time. Let's actually just go out here. Mr. Bombastic looking really good there. So, we have quite a few drivers in. Quite a few. I see Adders has joined us. That's fantastic. Just capture him here quickly. Adders. not just joined. I'm not sure what happened there. We're about to start. It's not good. It's not good. Wait for. So we've just got to add adders, and Safelicious would have been there. And so adders was racing in Clublands. File number 16. So, also yet another pretty full house. Not exactly everyone. Alex is not joined, entered, apologies. So, okay, Jedi is entered, so let's say, can I start? Going to be a good race. Long, hard endurance race. Not going to be easy. I think the start is going to be pretty wild as well. As we go into turn one, it'll be very, very interesting to see what tyres everybody starts with. And yeah, let's get it going. So just tell the guys, starting now. There we go. So I've made it 12 minutes of qualifying, just to give the guys a bit of extra time, because the laps are so long. So Safelicious, I don't think he has a livery. That is not good. Ah, golf nut. Okay, seems we have issues. Reset lobby. Oh, it's one of these ones again. And I need to save the I need everybody to exit, get off the track so I can save the actual settings. Oh, it's annoying. Wow. We've had a lot of these technical issues as of late. Slung, just need Slung to get to exit. Oh, come on. Okay, just be with us while we get through these technical issues. welcome back. It looks like we're missing one. We've restarted everything, and yeah, we're missing one. But it's fine, we shall start. So we're starting qualifying now. It's unfortunate, but there's so much going on that if you actually think about the technical aspect of everything that's happening, people from all over the world that are playing, from Malta, Germany, England, South Africa, there's a lot happening here. But anyhow, we are getting underway with qualifying. Mr. Bombastic has left through. Oh, that is so annoying. Wow. Oh, it's one of those evenings. Okay, it's just one of those evenings where they'll include Mr. Bombastic, but we'll have to start him at the back. Oh, tough, man. So as McFlater makes his way through, now we're going to have to manage it and do the restart. So, one of those evenings. Just frustrating evening. So we're currently looking at Ian Evo here in the Mazda. We'll see. We've got 12 minutes of qualifying, and like I say, it's such a long track that I've given these guys a little bit of extra time. Second is Alex. David is right there with Alex. So we're going to see here what kind of time these guys throw down. Ian Evo going to come over the line now, so he'll start his flying lap. Let's just get the old timing sheet out. It's annoying, but what do we do? One of those things. So Ian Evo looking really good. He's coming through Eau Rouge now. That car's looking very, very smart. But loose through Eau Rouge might pick up a penalty there. Depends how much curve he took. Let's see, does he? If he does, he has a lot of luck to shake it off. So looking really good as he comes into turn 2, I guess. Not sure the name of the rest of these corners, but really good as it goes through there. So looking at Davide now. Davide had an amazing race on Friday evening on the Category 2 Pro-Am Series. He won that race in the Mercedes. Very, very good driving from this man. He's come a long way. He's shown excellent pace. Third currently here is Venture 26 in the Hyundai Genesis. Made a mistake, so he's going to let people go through. So third at the moment is this man, Alex Walmart, who runs it very wide, so he makes a mistake, aborts that lap. So currently Den's now the beautifully beautifully colored yellow and pink car. It's very, very good. Fourth is Jedi Jonah in that green and orange colored Hyundai. Fifth is our race round 1 winner, Spage Finn. Sixth, we're looking at Venture 26. Seventh is Alex, also resetting his lap. Ian Evo sets a time 2:18.3. I think that's a pretty good time. That seems to be a very good time. Safalicious joining us for this one. He's not carrying the livery. McFlurry in the Mazda, so Slung in the Subaru, sending it properly. Subaru sounding good. That is there in the second Mazda, McFlurry colored Mazda, it's looking good. That is our one of our clubman greats. Great to see you. So Ian Evo setting the pace here to 18.3, 0.9 of a second quicker than the Finn, and looking really good in that Mazda, flying the Mazda flag very high there. It's fantastic to see. So the Subaru was dominant at Fuji, but the Mazda seems really good here. So the Finn, about 0.9 of a second off the time. The guys are saying that the Subaru is not as quick. So he was on the soft, apologies. Not sure where he's going there. Den's third. Den's is on, let's see, he's also on the racing soft tyre. I don't know why I don't have all my information. There we go. So let's look at tyres now. So 5 minutes to go. So Ian Evo is on the racing soft tyre. Second is the Finn, also on the soft, pushing hard, looking for that lap. Let's see if he picks up a penalty from that. He's flying through there. Third is Den's, also on the soft. Fourth is Davido on the hard. Interesting, so David's going to start on the hard tyre. Interesting, and he's only fourth, and that's very, very good. Fifth is Slung. Excuse me, on the soft. It's a long day watching Formula 1. Formula 1 at the Spa 24 hour. Can you guys see me? Okay. So we're driving on board with Jedi Jonah, also on the soft. He's sixth. Seventh is McFlurry on the medium. McFlurry starting on the medium. Then Evo is still setting the pace. So Safalicious. So McFlurry on the medium. Who's this? Adders on the hard. Interesting. The Jedi just switch tires. So 4 minutes to go, and in Evo on the soft. Excuse me, in Evo on the soft is leading the charge. Now, Alex was very quick in practice. He is on the hard, so that makes sense. Venture 26. Medium. Interesting what the guys are doing. I don't know if they're changing the tires. There's nothing in the rules that says you can't change your tire during qualifying, but whatever you finish qualifying with, whatever you qualify with, you have to race with. So might be a bit of interpretation of the rules there. It'll be interesting to see if we get any protests on that. It's very interesting. So still this man leading the charge, Ian Evo, 2:18.3. Jedi Jonah second, also on a soft 219.2. Third is Safaricious on a soft 219.3, very close. The Finn here with a 219.3 as well, also on the soft tire. Fifth is Denz, also on the soft tire. Sixth is Venture 26 on the medium, 297. Matters has left the room. Oh, it's frustrating. Seventh is McFlurry on the medium. Eighth is Alex Wilmot on the hard. Ninth is Davide on the hard. 10th is Slung. So let's just see, do we have anybody else in the lobby? So it's Mr. Bombastic and Addis. Addis is joining the room again. Okay, so we'll have to set the grid manually, as I mentioned. Frustrating, but it is what it is. It's the same for everyone. So, welcome everyone in the live stream. It's great to have you guys on board. Thank you for joining us. The Finn went quicker. The Finn went quicker. 2:18.2 in the Subaru, and they said it wasn't quick. That looks like a very quick car to me. So interesting. We have 36 seconds to go, and then it will give us another 2 minutes, and then we will start the race. At which point everyone will quit, and then I'll reset the grid manually. I'm not sure if I can do that actually. Let's see. Anyhow. We have some technical challenges this evening, and it's a bit frustrating, but let's see what we can do. 3 minutes to go still. Everybody's kind of going to be on the final lap now. I don't think the Finn will do another lap, so it looks like Spage Finn is going to take pole. Looks like a lot of people are having technical issues tonight. It's unfortunate. So currently your pole sitter, the Spage Finn, on a 2 minute 18.2. He won the last race. Let's just mark it down in the interim. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Okay, so I can't do anything now. I'll just tell you guys. Alrighty, so we're just waiting for this to go through the motions and everybody quit, and then you can set the grid manually. So it's just been one of those evenings. We're going to go into a quick intermission. We'll be back right after this. Alright, we are back. I might have butchered this, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's just get the show on the road before we have any more issues. So, yeah, tough weekend. Tough practice. Lots of technical issues. So we're just going to have to see how this race goes. And hopefully we don't have more because it's a long, long race. We don't want to have to restart. So, let's see. I might have cocked it up. If I did, please forgive me. That's from kind of what I could see. So let's get the show on the road. I want to be able to see who's going to start first. So we got the Finn. It's green lights. The Finn gets a beautiful start. Ian Evo is a terrible start. And Dens and Jedi also magnificent start. Safalicious also great up there. So the Hyundai is really getting off the line magnificently. But this man straight into the lead. The Finn has got everything to play for, and he's coming through. Oh, Russia, what a gorgeous sight! Look at these cars. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at this train of cars in second. It's the Hyundai Brigade. I mean, second is Jedi in the Hyundai. Third is Dens in the Hyundai. Fourth, Safalicious. Venture 26 also in the Hyundai, making good inroads here. Hot on the brakes coming into the sequence of corners. Oh, who was that? So that was McFlurry getting it really, really sideways. So just have to go. So apologies for that. So let's just go back and see. No, we missed it. I cocked it up. So let's go back to this man. The Finn has got a 1.4 second lead over the rest of the guys, and he's pushing very, very hard now. He's playing for keeps, that's for sure. Racing on the soft tyre, and he's trying to open up a bit of a gap, a 1.2 second gap now. So he knows this track really, really well. You can see him qualifying. He's super fast, and he's on the absolute limit of adhesion. So really, really looking to open some sort of gap and break away from this pack. In second place, you've got this man, Jedi Jonah, who's had a magnificent start and he's also got a 1 second gap. So if he can break the toe, then he will be under a lot less pressure than the other guys. Pushing so hard there, trying to open up the gap and remove himself from the pressure. So about a 1 second gap. But all the while in third place, Ian Evo really making a big dive up into that corner. Oh my goodness, it all goes wrong. It all goes wrong. So, oh my Lord, what am I doing? So, making all sorts of mistakes here, but there was a huge accident there, and we just want to go back now and see. So that was Ian Evo. Not sure what happened there. Let's just try and see if we can go a bit further back. So Ian Evo went in really hot, and looks like he just got on the power too early and sent it sideways, and that's very unlucky for Ian. So back to your leader now, the Finn, with a 2.2 second gap to this man, who also has a 2.4 second gap after that whole collision. And he's going to be loving life after that. Den's under huge pressure now from Venture 26. If we're right on board, we can see he's got a better exit now, so he's managed to open up a little bit of breathing room. He is on the soft tyre. Venture 26 in fourth place. It will be on the medium tyre. So this man really, big hop off the curb there. Go down to Safalicious. You can see that huge hop off the curb there. Boom! Throws the car sideways. Car does not like that at all. So this man on the... So what is Safalicious on? He's on Venture's on the medium, Safalicious on the soft. So Safalicious putting Venture under a lot of pressure here, but Venture's on the medium tyre. Interesting strategy. So he's doing exceptionally well, up to 4th place on that medium tyre, and explains a lot. Den's also on the soft, so all the top 3 on the soft tyre, they're going to have to stop to change to the medium and the hard at some point. So Venture doing exceptionally well on that soft tyre, staying ahead of Safalicious, who's on the soft tyre. Apologies, Venture on the medium. In 6th place is McFlurry Twist, also on the medium tyre. He got on the power too much and got it really, really wide there. Venture looking for the move on Safalicious, but apologies, Safalicious got the move done on Venture, but just Venture looking to come back. I don't know why he wants to play games now with Safalicious, because Safalicious is faster on that softer tyre. Maybe Venture just feels like he's going to get held up. So Venture got ahead of Safalicious now. Safalicious decides, okay, it's better to just sit behind and go through Eau Rouge, because McFlurry is sitting there waiting for the mistakes. He's also on the medium tyre. This man, Mr. Bombastic, started on the hard tyre. He's up to 7th place. He had to start from the back because of technical issues. Slung on the soft tyre. He's up in 8th place. Alex Wilmot on the hard tyre. He's out in 9th place. David A on the hard tyre, also in 10th place. 11th is Ian Evo on the soft tyre. What happened to this man? He was up in the front. Something must have happened while we were watching all of that. Adders starting on the hard tyre, bringing up the rear. So good. This is good practice for Adders as well for the Clubman's Championship. So the Clubman's guys here are Adders and Slug, and they're getting great practice. This man doing an absolutely phenomenal job in Clubman's, trying to wrap his head around this absolute weapon of a car. So back to your leader with a 3-second gap now. This man not worried at all. He's managed to get a great start, and he knows exactly when to pull the trigger and open the gap. So this man also done a great job now. They know that they're on the soft tires, so they have to capitalize on that while they can. And welcome Wolfs Engelbracht. That is Golfie as far as I understand, and it might not be. Apologies. That's in the comments. Welcome, thank you for joining us. I've got my thing paused there, but anyway, so Jedi is still in 2nd place and doing a great job. He has a 3.4 second gap over this man, Dens, who has a 2.4 second gap over this man. Now Dens is on the soft tyre. Venture is on the medium, and he's holding his own here. He's doing a fantastic job on that medium tyres. He will might swap to the hard and then to the soft. Finish strong on the soft tyre. So that'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. They've only done 4 laps out of 25. They used half a tank of fuel already, so they're going to have to fuel save if they want to make a 3-stop strategy and make it work. So interesting, not easy. Safalicious also on the soft tyre, and McFlurry Twist on the medium tyre. So McFlurry also, that Mazda we know is quite good on fuel, and he should be able to do quite well now. He's on the medium tyre. He can go to the hard and then finish strong on the soft. He's got up alongside Safalicious now, so he should be able to pull out and open up a bit of a gap. Mr. Bombastic on the hard tyre. He's opting to start in the hard. I would have done the same, start in the hard and then finish strong. And interesting, different strategies. Slung on the soft tyre, didn't get a good qualifying, the Clubman's driver, but it's great to see him here. He won Clubman's as far as I know in one of the races. He had a fantastic race, so it's great experience for him. It's a lot of seat time out of these endurance races, and it helps these drivers come a long way. Alex Wilmot on the hard tyre, also out in 9th place, doing a good job holding his own. David A now on the hard tyre in the Futu Mods car, that's the Mitsubishi. So holding his own and choosing to press on. Ian Evo getting past him, Ian's on the soft tyre. So David A, don't feel so bad, bro. The Genetsu Motorsport Futu Mods car. Genetsu had an absolutely stellar Friday night in both Clubman's and Pro-Am. Fantastic. Because in Clubman's Category 2, Slung won the race. In Pro-Am Category 1, BR won the race in the rain in the front wheel drives. And then in Category 2, who was it that got? David A, this man in the Mercedes, he won the Category 2 race. So 3 out of 4 wins to Genetsu Motorsport. Fantastic. Couldn't ask for more. Adder's bringing up the rear, the Clubman's driver in the Mazda on the hard tyre, and good exposure for him as well. He's a title contender. He's between him and Mr. and G-Dub Gunnell for the championship. It's so close. So, but this man also doing absolutely nothing wrong. 2.3 second gap on the soft tyre. It looks like he's experiencing quite a lot of tyre wear. So Jedi closing the gap now, 1.7 seconds. Jedi seems to have found quite a bit of pace on this man. And Jedi's got a 6-second gap. Although these guys are still on the hard soft tyres, it's a long race. They're going to want to push hard. And they've still got to go to the medium and the hard tyre. So, but he's closing the gap to the fin. And it'll be interesting to see, you know, what's his top speed. 240, 235, 3 here. The fin, 243, 250. Interesting. So looks like the Hyundai and the Mazda possibly do have the pace. I never saw McFlurry's top speed, but we'll just have to keep an eye on that. So we'll see here as after Eau Rouge, we'll have a good look at the top speeds. So someone's gone into the pits already. There's Alex. Let's go back here. So the fin, 243, 246, 250, 254, 254. Same, pretty much the same. 246. So the Mazda really down on the top end. Doesn't look like it's really got what it takes. But that has a lot to do with the exit the guys get through Eau Rouge. So interesting. The gap's still at 1.6 seconds between the Finn and Jedi. Both these drivers on the soft tyre. Although Jedi has used a lot less fuel than that Subaru. So Jedi's been fuel saving significantly. Denz is in 3rd place, he's on the quarter tank. This man has used all his fuel. 1.6 second gap, so he's trying to open up the gap by using more fuel, but that just means that he's going to have to sit in the pits for longer. He's also used a lot more tyre in both of these guys. Venture 26 on the mediums, and he's still looking pretty good. Interesting to see if he puts at this point, so interesting. McFlurry also, a lot of these guys kind of in the same boat now, lap 6 of this 25 lap race. Alex still out in 7th place, looking good in that beautifully turned out Hyundai. Safalicious in 8th, Ian Evo in 9th, David A in 10th, Slung in 11th, and Addis in 12th. So Jedi doesn't go in the pits. Someone went in the pits. Oh, the Finn, the race leader, has gone into the pits. So what tire will he go to? Bombastic was on the hard, and the Finn was on the soft. So let's see what tire he opts for. Maybe he goes to the hard and finishes strong on the medium. So we'll see now. Now he doesn't have to, if he puts 4 times, he doesn't have to, the rule only says you have to use one of each tire. So you can use the same tire twice, but one of each tire means 3 pit stops. You want to make the least amount of pit stops possible. So 7, 14, 21, that's 3 stops. Yeah, interesting. So Mr. Bombastic 10th, let's see, what is he on now? He's on the medium, I forget what he was. That is in the pits now, so he's on the hard. Let's see what tire he goes to. Race leader Jedi Jonah. Very long pit entry here. Putting in fuel now. Addis continues on the hard tire. Is he on the medium? I don't know. Okay, so Jedi Jonah, that's your race leader coming into the pits now. He was on the soft, so he will most likely go into the hard tire. This man will have to come into the pits as well. McFlurry also into the pits. So these guys, McFlurry is on the medium. So let's see if McFlurry goes to the soft now. Venture 26 also on the medium tire. So a lot of these guys pitting now. McFlurry. So will they opt for the medium first or the soft? The hard first or the soft first? Interesting to see. So just keep your eye on Venture also on the medium. Jedi going out on the hards. So, McFlurry on the hards. Interesting. Venture also on the hards. So they're going to try and finish strong. I would have done the same. This man on the last of his lap, he's going to have to pit now and go onto a different tire. Saphalicious also running out of fuel. Ian Evo hasn't pitted. He's going long. He's on the soft tire. David A needs to pit. So interesting times now. The Finn has the fastest lap of the race. He's currently sitting in 6th place. And he's still on the racing hard. Let's see what Alex does. Will he go for the medium or will he go for the soft tire? Interesting strategy. How's everyone else looking? So Yaniva out in 3rd. He might try and go long here. I don't know if it'll help him in any way. 4th is David A. He's going to need to stop now. 5th is Jedi Jonah. He's stopped now. He's on the hard tire. The Finn is on the hard tire. Battling with that tire. 7th is Dens. Also on the hard tire. 8th is Mr. Bombastic on the medium tire. 9th is McFlurry on the hard. 10th is Venture 26 on the hard tire. 11th is Slung on the medium tire. Adders on the hard tire again. Alrighty, so let's see. Ian Evo going long, as I suspected. So your front runners coming in now. So Davide on the hard, Alex on the hard, Safalicious on the soft. Let's see how they get on. I suspect Alex is going to go to the medium and finish on the soft. Who else is there? Davide. Keep your eyes on Davide as well. He's on the hard. Also probably go to the medium. So yes, to the medium. Let's just check Davide. Also filling up with fuel. He was quite far behind Alex. So let's just see. Yes, also to the medium. Listen to that. So this man currently leading the race now. He still has quite a bit of fuel and he has a 13-second gap over Jedi. What is he going to do? Is he going to do a... Oh, is he going to do a splash and dash at some point? He is on the soft, so he's going to want to maximize his time on the soft in terms of his pace. But his pace is not that quick. So yeah, I mean, in terms of lap times, you want to use the soft to open up the gap because Jedi's on the hard. Jedi's in the Hyundai, Ian's in the Mazda. So 13.4 second gap, 13.6. Having said that, doing hot laps is going to chew up fuel, but it's the only way to open the gap. I don't see how you would go long. You could try and just stay out and maximize your pace in some sort of fuel saving strategy and hope that you are able to kind of because a pit stop here just takes so long, so he has to pit at some point. So it'll be interesting to see when he does and how he does that, but it will definitely put him up to third or something. So Jedi Jonah, 12 seconds behind the End Evo in second place. Third place is the Finn. Oh, getting it really sideways on those hard tires. Already used half a tank of fuel. So these guys didn't fill up all the way. They obviously figured out how much fuel they need to get to their next pit stop. They started on the softs, went to the hard, going to finish strong on the medium. Den's on the medium. I think he started on the hard, going to finish on the soft. So it'll be interesting. 6 is McFlurry. He started on the hard. He started on the medium, doing the hard, and going to finish on the soft. 7th, so McFlurry's done a great job here. I think well, he's got track position at the moment. Venture 26 out in 7th place, 1.2 seconds behind him is Alex. Venture's in the, they're both in the same car. Venture's on the hard, Alex is on the medium. So I'm not sure who's going to go to this. They're probably both going to go to the soft tire. So Venture pushing very hard now to stay ahead of Alex. What's the fuel situation? Venture less fuel, Alex more fuel. Interesting. Good little dice developing here. So on the hard tire, you just don't have the corner speed that the medium tire has. that gap down to 0.2 now. So Alex will push to take him here. Not gonna happen there. Well, it's a tough place to pass over there, so you really want to line him up for this corner and pass here. What? It wasn't really on there. So, tough little scrap here between Alex and Venture. Reminds me of today's race with Alonso and Lewis. Alonso doing such an epic job to defend against Lewis and just showing the champion that he is. Absolutely brilliant driving from Alonso. And Venture 26 making it hard here for Alex. Alex going for the move there, but bouncing it off the grass there. Might have just underestimated the slip and went onto the grass there. So it's getting a bit close here. Hot and heated between these two, but still good racing. Very good racing and giving each other a lot of space. So very interesting to see. Alex there. Alex has more grip. Probably just feels frustrated, stuck behind Venture 26. So Alex looking for the inside line. It's not there. These aren't really the places to pass. You have to kind of just line yourself up so you can get a good run into one of the tighter corners. And made longer and tries to go around the outside. He probably can make it stick because he has the grip. So might have been a bit of contact, but good racing from these two. Very good racing, and Venture eventually yields the position. So very good racing from these two, and great to see two absolutely brilliant competitors, but completely different tires. So it's not even by any stretch of the imagination. Now, if Venture can stay close to Alex here, it'll be very interesting when they both go to the soft tire, because they both are going to go to the soft tire after this. The only difference is that Venture has less fuel than Alex, so Venture needs to just play the waiting game, sit in Alex's slip and use less fuel, and just stay with him and put when he puts, because then he'll have the same amount of fuel, the same tires, and then it's a complete dice to the end. So that's what I would do if I was Venture. Just sit in the slip and kind of do whatever Alex does, and then from there you can fight for position with the soft tire. So very, very good dice from these two. And just look at the slip. There we go. So it looks like Venture is playing ball, and brilliant racing from these two guys. They could have been teammates. So it's wonderful to see. Very, very good stuff. So great racing. Thank you, guys. So this man's still out in front. He's on his. He's going to be on his last lap here before he pits. He's done a great job, but the gap is now 4.6 seconds. It was 13. So now he has a newer tire. So this man is going to have to pit again now. Who was out? I forget. It was Ian Evo. Where did Ian Evo land up? He was 7th. He landed up 7th after his pit. So interesting. So this man is still on fresh rubber, but he's got no fuel left. So he must have put in very, very little fuel. So hashtag remind me to check that he did put in fuel to make sure that he does comply with the rules. Jedi Jonah doing a great job, but he's going to have to pit. He's 4.5 seconds ahead of the Finn, and there you can see the Finn coming in the background. So that man is going to pit now. The Finn also going to pit. Interesting, running very lean on the fuel strategy. So the Finn pits. Mr. Boombastic doesn't pit. Oh, this is getting interesting. So these guys, they did a shorter session. So if we look here, they were on the hards. McFlurry on the hard, Jedi on the hard, Jedi on the hard. So they did short sessions on the hards. That's interesting. So in other words, what that means was it was better to do a shorter session on the hard and do an extra stop to go onto the soft. So you do 2 sessions on the soft. Apologies. So, but the Finn, doing a short stint on the hard, he started on the soft, so he'll have to go to the medium now. So they do this the least amount of time, but he could go to a soft and then go to finish on a medium. So he's gone to the medium. Jedi's 7th, he's gone to the medium as well. So looks like they were. Looks like this is going to be a 4-stopper, although Jedi's put maximum fuel. So can he do 12 laps in that tank? I don't think so. He could actually. I think the first stint was 12 laps. So they might go to the end. Might push to go to the end. The Finn now in 8th place. He has got full tank of fuel and on the medium. So he might opt to stop again and go onto the soft, which he can do. So in other words, if you stop, you do like 1 or 2 laps on the medium and then you stop and go to the soft again and finish on the soft. Question is, will you have enough tire and fuel to get to the end? Interesting. So this man will have to stop now, Mr. Bombastic, and we'll put him kind of mid-pack. He's on the medium. Alex currently on the medium, half a tank. So he's going to go long on these mediums and then finish strong on the soft tires. Venture going in on the hards. I can't remember what Venture started with, so he probably also doing one lap. Interesting. So Mr. Bombastic are currently 8th place. He's filling up with fuel now. It'll be interesting to see what tire he goes with. Soft tire, so it's maximum pace from this man now. And place McFlurry. McFlurry on the soft tire, pushing hard. So let's jump back to first place. This man going long on this medium tyre is going to make it work. Second is Ian Evo on the hard tyre, under pressure from Davide on the medium tyre. Davide's made a good track position here. So it'll be interesting to see where Davide how he finishes. Jedi in the background running quite wide there on the medium tyre. Safalicious now on the hard tyre. I'm not sure if he's going to push to the end on that tyre. It's the Finn out on the medium tyre. He's 6th. He is the guy to look out for. So in terms of the benchmark, he started on the soft tyre. And he's currently on the medium. He's done a stint on the hards, so he's going to look to push, but he's already on a quarter tank, so maybe he's going maximum attack, then we'll get onto that soft tire. That's going to push him further down the order, so it'll be interesting to see if anybody does that. Mr. Bombastic on the soft tire. He's going to have maximum pace now. The Finn on the medium, Bombastic on the soft. You can just see how he's closing the gap. So big bunch of cars up ahead here. Davide getting past on Jedi. He's not getting past. He's closing the gap. Davide on the medium, Jedi on the medium. Very good race here. So Davide perhaps giving Jedi the little hurry up there. But you can see the train behind these guys. Oh, big slip and slide there from Jedi Jonah as he goes through Eau Rouge, pulling out a little bit of a gap, getting past Evo now. This is Evo slip and getting a purple sector for his efforts. Evo also on the hard tire. So Evo just didn't have the pace through Eau Rouge, and Jedi did. So beautiful shot there. Alex 25 seconds ahead, trying to maximize his time here on the medium tire. He's gonna come in probably a couple of laps time, and then switch to the soft and go maximum attack for the last part of the race. So this man Jedi in second, Evo in third. It's really hotting up here. Beautiful train of cars here. Davide in fourth on the medium tire. Spage, Finn also on the medium tire. Under huge pressure here from Mr. Bombastic on the soft tire. So pushing the Finn hard. The Finn going off there. It's coming to the pressure. Very close there. Very close quarters. But decided to fall in line, simply doesn't have the grip. So there we go. Alex in the pit. He's decided to pit early. He's going to do the last 10 laps on the soft tire. So Jedi will go past him now. So Alex falls down the order quite significantly. So Jedi currently on the medium tire. Look what he started on. I should keep a notepad. That's what I must do. Build a matrix and then mark what the guys start on, because then I can just reference. Okay. There's a lot going on. Second is Mr. Bombastic. He's on the soft tire. So Jedi on the medium. You might have one pit stop left. Doing a great job here. Mr. Bombastic on the soft, pushing hard. I'm not sure if he's going to try go all the way. It'd be interesting if he is. The Finn third. Finn on the medium tire. Has he got one more stop to go? If he does, that means he's not going to do well here. Fourth is Davide on the medium tire. He's going to have to stop again, but he might go to the soft tire. Fifth is McFlurry. He's on the soft already. So interesting. McFlurry. He's pushing. I'm not sure if he's going to make one more stop now. Safalicious sixth. He's going to have to stop on the hard tire. Seventh is Denz on the medium tire. Eighth is Alex. He's on the soft. He's just stopped. Behind him, he has Venture 26. He's on the soft tire. So these two are racing now. Venture's got a half a tank. Alex has got a full tank. Venture has a lot less tire and a lot less fuel. So Venture stopped early to try to do the undercut on Alex. And I'm not sure if it worked. So Venture will need to get a lot closer to Alex than he is and try and fuel save if he has any chance to launch an attack on Alex. Alex now, he's got maximum tire, maximum fuel. He's going to be pushing. Venture just needs to sit there because the gap is about 0.4, so he's got space to be able to do that and conserve fuel so he can get to the end. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Venture gets the quickest lap of the race as well for his efforts, so we'll just have to stay very close to Alex. And these cars are flying. You can see how close they are, 0.2. Right, so Venture just, you can see he's playing the strategy game. Conserving fuel behind Alex and letting Alex do all of the work. So currently first, Mr. Bombastic now. He's gotten past Jedi Jonah. So, but it makes sense, he's on the soft tyre. Jedi is on the medium. Jedi, I suspect he's going to have to stop again. The Finn now in third place, he is on the medium tyre. He's going to try to push to the end on this tyre, on this fuel. Lap 17 of 25. McFlurry out in fourth place. He is on the soft. Looks like these guys are going to push to the end now. Lap 17, McFlurry still got decent fuel. He's in fourth. It's not a bad result from McFlurry. Fifth is Dens. Dens, I'm not sure if he's going to make it on that tank. Quarter tank, I don't think so. He'll have to stop again. Eighth is Venture. He got past Alex, so hip and shoulder there from these two. Good racing. Very good close racing. Alex getting over the curbs there. It looks like it's very close racing from these guys, so let's just see that again. Very, very close racing from these guys, and it's great to see in an endurance race Alex riding the curb there. Imagine not giving Alex the time of day, saying, no brother, you're going to have to work for this one. And interesting though, because Venture has less fuel. So we're on lap 17, McFlurry stopping for soft. So probably doing a splash and dash. He's got 31 laps. Venture, I'm not sure if Venture's going to make it with this fuel, to be honest. He will know better than I do. Alex has a lot more fuel, so Alex can sit and play the waiting game and conserve fuel. I'm not sure if he needs to, but again, there's nothing in it. So Alex is now the aggressor and or the chasing car, and the hunter becomes the hunted. So Alex is giving Venture the hurry up now to say, let's go brother, I'm here, so it's time, let's make it happen. So Alex is right there. Now I don't know if Venture's fuel is going to get him to the end. I have a suspicion it's not going to, in which case Alex is in a much better position. So these guys are catching Dens now. Dens is going to have to stop for fuel and tyres. The Finn is pushing hard. Looks like Jedi got ahead of the Finn again. Although these two are also having a fantastic scrap. Great to see, magnificent to see. So the Finn up past Jedi, but the Finn has no fuel left. He's going to have to stop, getting it very, very wide there. Trail braking on the medium tyre. He's out of fuel, so Jedi are also going to have to stop. These two are going to have to stop. So what is the gap? Oh, they've caught Dens, so the gap is nothing. That means that they're going to fall behind Alex, because Alex will not have to stop. He will make it to the end, but Venture, I doubt will. So Venture won't know that Alex, unless he's listening or in on this, he won't. Whoa, very close racing here from these guys. Oh my word, it is nose to tail stuff. And let's hope nobody drives into anybody. Let's keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Alex was there, but Venture losing out there. That's not the best situation. So let's just go back and see that. It looks like Alex gave the spot back. Alex wasn't really up alongside far enough, and that just hurt Venture. So Venture ahead of Alex now, but I don't know if he's going to make it. He might have been fuel saving. That's why Alex was managed to catch him quite a bit. So I'm not sure if Alex gave that spot back, but the Finn I see has pitted. He's down to 8th now on the medium tyre. So Mr. Bombastic, he's on the soft tyre. He has an 8-second gap to Jedi Jonah, who needs to pit, and he has a 12-second gap to Venture, who might need to pit. 5 laps remaining. Alex won't need to pit, so Alex could take a possible second. My God, what happened there? What happened there? Oh my word, what happened there? Let's just see this. Wow. Let's go back. Venture 26. Let's just go back to that. Let's see. Looks like he came out the corner there. Who was that ran into him? Is that McFlurry? It was McFlurry that never saw him. Oh, that's terrible luck. Terrible luck. So McFlurry ran into Venture 26 there. Let's just go back and get on board with Venture. Come on, man. Trying to get this view. Let's do it again. So McFlurry went off. McFlurry trying to probably get out the way. Saw Alex coming and never saw Venture coming on the inside. So let's see it from McFlurry's point of view. So let's just see. We're at 19 now. Okay, no. So Venture, it looks like Alex is leading this race. What happened to, after all of those shenanigans, Mr. Bombastic had to pit. Wow. So this has gone Alex's way. He's managed to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. He's got 5 laps to go. 20 seconds behind him is Mr. Bombastic, and Mr. Bombastic is on the soft. He went for the 2-stopper on the soft, and Alex played the long game and he did it right. Yes, look at that car. He got panel beaten from every side possible. One side from McFlurry and the other side from Venture 26, who got taken out by McFlurry, which is very unfortunate. And not sure where Venture 26 is now in the race. Let's just see. Adder's stopping again. And Venture 26 out in 9th place on the soft tyre now. So that's very unfortunate. And this has really hurt his chances. So his strategy wasn't right. He didn't go long on the field for the stop with on the soft tyres, and that kind of hurt him where Alex Wilmot did. So Wilmot is first with a 20-second gap over Mr. Bombastic, and currently Venture has the fastest lap of the race. So let's just capture that. Alex might get it, but I doubt it. Alex doesn't have the best tyres, so at this stage of the game, Venture has the quickest lap of the race. This is very interesting. Good racing from these guys, and this man getting the strategy absolutely spot on. Is Alex going into the pits? Alex is going into the pits. Why? Is he going for a splash and dash? I don't understand why we're going to the pits. If he changed all tyres already. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's going to the medium. Wow, so that means Mr. Bombastic is going up into first place. And the Finn is second, so Alex is 6. I really thought Alex had pitted it already, had done it all 3 of his pit stops already. So that means that he's going to go onto the medium tyre. He went from the hard to the soft. He's on the soft again. So he did the 2 stop on the soft. I really didn't think he would have to stop again, but he has had to stop again. Wow. I'm sure he could have fuel saved all the way to the end. Sure, okay, that means the Mr. Bombastic is now first. And Ian Evo and the Finn having a huge dice now for second. It's beautiful racing, side by side stuff. I hope they can just keep it clean and nobody goes off. That'll be really, really good. So good racing from these guys. Waiting in the wings is McFlurry, who has stopped. Apologies. So in Evo on the medium, the Finn on the medium, McFlurry on the medium, Jedi on the soft, and behind Jedi is Alex on the soft. So Jedi and Alex, Jedi's going to have to soak up the pressure from Alex. That gap is 2.5 seconds to McFlurry, and they on the medium. So Alex trying to get past, go around Jedi, goes around the outside of Jedi. Very aggressive move there from Alex. So I really thought Alex would be able to get to the end. Turns out he wouldn't. So in Evo currently in second. Now these guys are on the mediums. Alex, I doubt will catch Mr. Bombastic because he is on the soft tyre and he is killing it. Now these guys are on the mediums. It is Ian Evo, the Finn, and McFlurry. All 3 on the mediums, all 3 playing games with each other, and Alex on the soft. So straight away he's closed the gap to 1.3 seconds. And these guys, while they're tripping each other up, it's just allowing Alex to catch them, which he has. Because I mean, the gap is 0.3. So here we go. Let's see who dives who here. Be ready on the keys if you please. So Alex looks like he went for McFlurry there. He went for the dive. McFlurry did lose out there. So Alex up to 4th now. He's going to want to take the Finn and Ian Evo as they go through. So the Finn on the medium. Alex, aggressive driving. Alex on the soft. Also in the background there is Jedi Jonah on the soft tyre. Let's just see what happens here. Alex going very deep, but he has the grip, so he gets past him, and it's great to see there. So let's just see what happened. So good, very, very close, hard racing here from these guys. Wonderful stuff, and great to see. So Alex now catching the Finn, 0.3 seconds behind the Finn. And I don't think he'll be able to catch Mr. Bombastic, so he gets past the Finn, gets that done, up into 2nd place, 18 seconds left. He's not, I just doubt that he'll be able to catch, close the 18-second gap. So really good strategy here. He's used a lot of fuel. My opinion is he could have fuel saved to the end, but it was probably not going to happen. He obviously knows better. He was in the car. So currently this man first got the fastest lap of the race at the moment, so that means that Mr. Bombastic, let's just find him there. Yes, he has the fastest lap of the race. He knows Alex is coming, but he's got 18 seconds now. He's got 3 laps in hand. He again the fastest lap. So this man flying at the moment. Alex Wilmot second. He's opened up already a 1.7 second gap. The Finn third. He's going to want to maintain that position. Jedi fourth. Nice little scrap here between Jedi on the soft. Okay, so the scrap is really between these two. It's McFlurry and Evo. be hot in the keys here. McFlurry giving Ian space there. The two Mazdas having at it. Really good to see. So McFlurry staying ahead of Ian Evo. Ian Evo giving him the flash as they go through a rouge here. McFlurry getting it very loose, both on the medium tyre. And interesting to see. McFlurry going defensive now as you come up into the S's. Ian Evo getting ahead of McFlurry. They don't even have DRS, so Dan's out in 7th place. 9th is David O. Sorry, that was 8th is David A. 9th is Venture 26. He was the biggest loser out of that whole battle. He's on the soft tyre. Saflicious out on the medium in 10th place. Slung 11th place. Adders 12th. Tough stuff for Adders. He's got to learn the strategy, learn all of this. It's good seat time for him, for his clubman's efforts. But this man is still maintaining the gap. He's lap 22 did yet another super fast lap time. So he's just maintaining that gap. He knows it's his. Alex is not going to close that gap with 2 laps to go. So Alex has done a brilliant job to get up into 2nd place. Brilliant efforts from these guys. So the Finn and Jedi, hammer and tongs. Now Jedi is on the soft tyre, so it makes sense that he would be able to get past the Finn. So it does work in your favour to start on the hards, work your way through the mediums, and then go to the soft tyre. The Finn 4th. Staying ahead of these two, while these two play Mortal Kombat. It's McFlurry versus Ian Evo. Second last lap. Hammer and tong, both on the race medium. And nothing in it in terms of fuel and that. So doing well. Den's out in 7th. Davide 8th. Apologies. 9th is Venture 26. 10th is Saflicious. 11th Slung. 12th Adders. A lap down. But good seat time for Adders. It's all about learning. This man still not perturbed at all, but an 18-second gap. He's done an absolutely phenomenal job. From what I understand, he started from the back of the grid. Because we had those technical issues. So to take the win from the back, that is phenomenal. Alex Wilmot, currently in 2nd, also done a great job. 17.3 got the quickest lap time. Okay, so Mr. Boombastic doesn't get it. Alex gets it. So let's just put that in there. Venture 26 out in 18th place. He was in this real big scrap with Alex and just unfortunately came off 2nd best. Tough weekend for Venture, but he just needs to. It's part of the game. These tough weekends happen, and you just have to stay in it, stay motivated, and keep your head up and work through it. Kind of like Lewis had to do when he battled, and Max is having to do now. So Gerard Jonah also having a fantastic run here. He's out in 3rd place on the soft tyre. The Flying Finn out in 4th place on the medium tyre. This man doing a fantastic job. On the last lap, he's really flying. So back to the Finn, 4th place on the medium tyre. He's got McFlurry behind him on the medium tyre. So McFlurry opened up a gap here for me and Evo. McFlurry on the hunt for that 4th place. And McFlurry's got no fuel left. He will obviously know that he has enough to get to the end, but I'm not going to go around the outside there. The Finn on the medium, both these guys on the medium. Then Evo on the medium, also no fuel. Denz on the soft, no fuel. Venture on the soft, enough fuel. Davide on the soft, doing alright. Safalicious on the medium. Slung on the soft, and Adders on the medium. Back to this man. Once again, one absolutely perfect, picture perfect drive from this guy. Did everything right, and it's just managing the gap. He doesn't have to push. He knows he's got this in the bag. 17-second gap, flying, absolute champion. 25 laps at the Spa de Francorchamps, and if I'm right, he came from the back and just done a freaking amazing job. Almost spins it there. It's all shown. So Mr. Bombastic wins the Spa 25 lapper. Absolutely beautiful performance from that man. Second place is Alex, doing a wonderful job. Literally, I think he's run out of fuel. No, he has just enough fuel and he makes it over the line. Brilliant job from Alex Wilmot. Third is Gerard Jonah. Beautiful job there. Well done, Gerard. Fourth is the Finn in the Subaru. Fifth is McFlurry. Sixth is Ian Evo. Seventh is Denz running out of fuel over the line. Eighth is Venture. Ninth is David A. 10th is going to be Safalicious, running it super wide. So Safalicious coming through now. He also has absolutely zero fuel left. So the two Clubman's drivers bringing up the rear, but good learning experience, good seat time for them. These cars are very, very different to their Group 4, to the N300 and Group 4 cars, so it's really good seat time for these guys and good learning. So Slung, he's the Category 2 Clubman's winner in this Subaru coming through, and going to take 11th spot. Adder's having a tough race. He battled a bit this evening, but that's how it goes sometimes. So Safalicious coming over through the last corner now. He's going to come over the line to finish 10th, and Slung will come through. So let's just mark the final positions as we speak. So Mr. Bombastic coming home in first place. Second was Alex Wilmot. There's your results. Third was Gerard Jonah. Well, the victor the spoils, Mr. Bombastic, well done, sir. Logitech AMG driver. Exceptional race. Well done, gentlemen. That was phenomenal. I'm going to capture the points and we'll be right back. Alright. So let's just jump on here. And here we go. So that's after round 2. This is what the points look like. So it is the Finn on 39, Alex on 39. That's very, very close. Mr. Bombastic 34, Venture 26 33, Yaniva 32, McFlurry 32, 28 Gerard Jonah, Denz 25, David 19, Slung 18, Otakong 15, Al 13, 12 is Golfy, Safalicious 11, Adders 9, and Death Reckoning 8. So interesting, very, very interesting. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a wonderful evening. Brilliant racing again. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. Please continue to support us and watch it, and we'll catch you guys next time. Have a great evening and enjoy your week. See ya.